Hello students, today we are here to discuss the topic in spite of, despite and although, which generally comes in the transformation of English language paper. Whether it is 12th, 11th or 10th or 9th. So whenever it comes in transformation, so it becomes difficult for the students because they get confused. I have seen many of the students with despite also they use or. Despite of this, despite of that, even if your transformation is correct, but because of using of with despite, you get a cross in that sentence. Because despite cannot use of. So be sure and make it clear in your mind with despite not use of. If it comes in the transformation that transform the following sentence using despite. Despite doesn't use of. In spite of and despite, they both can be used with the phrase the fact also. If you feel that the sentence should require the fact, we'll see some examples now. So you can use in spite of the fact that she is lame, she dances well. Yeah, in spite of the fact that he worked hard, he failed. Again, despite also, despite the fact, despite the fact that he worked hard, he failed. In spite of and despite can be used with noun or pronoun also. And how they can be used, we'll see the example. Although can be used with subject or a verb. Like although may generally the students use yet. Be careful, do not use yet, mostly use a comma. And how we are going to make use of these rules? We have to see with some of the sentences. Now we are going to see the example. So make sure in despite do not use of. In spite of and despite in some cases may use the phrase the fact. Both in spite of and despite require noun or pronoun along with which they can be used. And although can be used with either a subject or a verb. Okay. So let's see how we are going to use them. Now let's look at this sentence. Although he studied hard, he failed. Has been given with although. Although may you are seeing this is a subject, the pronoun he. And if suppose it is given to you that you have to convert it into in spite of, using in spite of or using despite. How we are going to do? Let's see that. So although he studied hard, now we are going to do right. Despite studying hard, he failed. And if it is to be converted into in spite of studying hard, he failed. Study is what? Studying is actually noun. It is a noun form of study. Study is a verb and studying is the noun form of that. So despite studying hard, he failed. Despite of studying hard, wrong. You will get no marks in that sentence. In spite of studying hard, he failed. Right? So although he studied hard, he failed. Despite studying hard, he failed. Yeah, in spite of studying hard, he failed. All have the same meaning. They convey the same meaning. The only thing is that their syntaxes are different. The way of writing is different. Here in this, we had a good time, although it rained. So we have to convert it to in spite and despite. We can write in spite of the rain. Yeah, in spite of the fact that it rained. We had a good time. despite, how we are going to write? Despite the fact that it rained, we had a good time. Right? Because if we see in spite of the rain, yeah, we can write in spite of the rain. But if we have the facility of using the phrase, the facts, so this sentence becomes more clear to the teacher and it will get you good marks in the exams also. So in spite of the fact that it rained, we had a good time. Despite the fact that it rained, we had a good time. In both the transformation, you can see I am not using anywhere despite or. Despite does not use or make it very clear. Now let's look at other sentences also. Now let's look at these sentences. In spite of the pain in his leg, he completed the marathon. This has to be converted to despite. So how will we do? Despite the pain in his leg, he completed the marathon. And if it has to be converted to although he had pain in his leg, he completed the marathon. So despite the pain in his leg, completed the marathon. And in case of although, what did I say? Although he had pain in his leg, he completed the marathon. Although he had pain in his leg, completed the marathon. Second है, despite having headache, I had a great birthday. It has to be converted to in spite of having headache, comma, I had a great birthday. So here having is what? The noun form. So despite having headache, I had a great birthday will be converted into in spite of me. Instead of despite, we'll be using in spite of. In spite of having headache, I had a great birthday. And then although I was having headache, comma, I had a great birthday. I was having headache. I had a great birthday. Right? So these are all interchangeable. The meaning comes out to be the same, but the way of using despite, in spite of, and although should be very much clear so that you can do better in your transformation papers. And so I think this is clear to you people. I'll give an exercise in the description box below. And if you have understood, try to solve it and give your answers in the comment section. I'll come up with more videos on transformation and all. Till then, if you have liked the video, press the like button and do the exercises regarding in spite of, despite and all. Thank you.